State of Florida is making millions selling your personal information. The I-Team first uncovered the practice last year, but now investigator Michael George has found disturbing new details about just who is buying your info and what they're doing with it.
If you have a Florida driver's license, there are already several businesses who have your personal info. The problem is we found some of them don't have a great track record for keeping information safe. Sonia Alley is about to renew her driver's license, and once she does, her personal information will be sold to businesses across the country.
I don't like it. I really don't.
In the last year, the state made $49 million selling the info of Florida drivers to 7 different data collection companies. They can buy your name, driver's license number, date of birth, your address, even your driving record.
Well, we're thinking these people are keeping everything private and they're selling it and making money. That's not right.
And just who's buying this info? Axiom, who had the data of 1.6 billion customers stolen by a hacker in 2003. LexisNexis, whose data was illegally accessed in 2005. And the IRS stopped working with this debt collection firm in 2007. They won't say why, but a government report called their collection tactics disturbing. I asked the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles if the businesses they sell to are putting Florida drivers at risk. In a written statement, they told us they have to sell the info because it's all public record, adding, quote, all these companies have multinational clients, and their business rests on the security of their systems. We're not aware of any large-scale security issues at this time. Federal law says the data can only be sold for a legitimate business reason. For example, a debt collection company trying to track someone down. HSMV says anyone who lies to get the info would face criminal charges. But we discovered it's easy for anyone to get Florida drivers' info. I went to publicdata.com, paid a fee, and simply checked a box stating I'd use the data for a legal purpose. In seconds, I had access to my own personal info. Remember, every Florida driver is in this same database.
The concern is that, anybody could be misleading or say they're going to use it for a particular reason and then goes ahead and uses it for an improper reason.
Vince LeBeau is an identity theft attorney, and he says the law is clear. The courts have ruled the state sale of information is completely legal.
And then we also have to ask ourselves at the state level, are we okay with the practice? There's what's legally allowed, and then there's what we as the voters will be okay with.
Public info databases do have plenty of legitimate uses. They're even used by journalists like us. But we want you to know exactly who has your info. You can find more details and responses from the companies buying information on abcactionnews.com. I'm I-Team investigator Michael George, ABC Action News.
And if you have a story idea or tip for the I-Team, send us an email to iteam@abcactionnews.com.